Hey guys, it's Matt here from the Bull Call, and today we're going to look at LCID once again. I think we're actually perfectly aligning for this bounce that we should see, I think, tomorrow, and then Friday we'll rally, and then Monday we will rally, and we're going to finally finish off this inverse head and shoulders. Alright, so let's get right into the video. But before we get into the video, guys, if you guys can just go quickly take 10 seconds out of your day, go down below, click that like and subscribe button, click that notification bell so you can stay up to date on all my latest posts. That would be wonderful. So let's get right back into the video. Alright, so let's pull up the 4-hour charts as we always normally do. As you can see, it literally is at the bottom of the V that I created. Obviously, I don't know if it's going to bounce off this level exactly, but I think that we're in that general area that we can, see this bounce start to pick up. Maybe to bounce off the 200 EMA because we're kind of sitting on it right now. I think that'll be a very nice little bounce, and then we could totally see a just, bullish few days. We actually were very bullish here on the RSI for these past few days. You could see it almost was we're still technically in a bullish uptrend right here because of all these wicks bouncing off of here. Yeah, it actually seems pretty nice so far, and if it just bounces off here, we could see a little trend line, a little bullish trend line going up here. That's probably not certain. I mean, trend lines normally work with this stock. We've tried it before. I think what was it, like here or something like that, and it didn't really work. But obviously there's a time where trend lines will work, and I think it'll work here. Just because of, it's been touching so many times. It touched here. I think we're going to see this. I think we're going to see this this little stick right here. I think we're going to see a nice little, major just bullish engulfing for the next 2-3 days, just to finally see through this inverse head and shoulders. You see the first drop. It's going to look like a person, obviously. This is its first shoulder. It goes back down a little bit. It's head, shoulder, and then back down to the body. So obviously I think this is great. This is great news. Obviously I don't like how it broke this bullish trend on the RSI, but I think that won't really matter because of being a inverse head and shoulders. It obviously had to kind of broke that bullish trend upwards on the RSI just so it can see it drop down to this other shoulder so we can see this little bounce going. But yeah, I think we're in a great position for LCID. Obviously, we're down 4.37 today, 4%, almost 4.5%, which is not bad. We're totally holding on. We're totally fine. We'll actually take a look at the 5-minute chart. The 5-minute charts here. You could see in the top. Obviously, LCID is right here. We actually had just a nice day, and we just kind of fell throughout the whole entire day. Obviously, the closing bell almost saved us here. We had a lot of volume, almost 1 million at the end here. Then we had 1 million open, and we had about 2 candlesticks at the end that were worth over 1 million together. So obviously, it was a pretty good day, and obviously, it wasn't a great day. But I think that going back to the 4-hour charts, you could see that this is perfectly what we needed. I think this is totally good. This is great news. Not great news, but it's just I think this is exactly what we needed. We need some stuff to keep going. We finally got the ticker change, which was right here, which I pretty much predicted. I said that we're gonna get a boost from the ticker change, and then it's gonna do a little sell off because of sell the news. And now it's been almost 2-ish days, right? Yeah, it's been 3 days actually since it got changed. So now we have to just see a closing out of this inverse head and shoulders. I think that it'll happen. Obviously, this is technical analysis. It's not always perfect. It could totally just say, screw it, we're going to do a bearish downtrend right now. Why not? But I think personally, I think that this almost could be a great level to buy calls. I might actually really consider it. Obviously, I considered it down here and regretted not buying calls. Anytime you see stocks in the oversold territory, normally it's going to bounce. A prime example, I was looking at Spot today after they were now announced kind of meh earnings. You could see it got to the oversold part here, and I was really debating buying calls around, you know, this about 2015 level, or 215. Sorry, not 2000. About 215 bucks. I wanted to buy some calls on Spotify. Regretted it again, but I think Spotify has a lot of room to grow, or not grow, but go. Obviously, I'll just pull all these things. Why not? Yeah, so I have actually looked at Spotify on this channel before, because this is where I originally saw this inverse head and shoulders. You know, you see this breakdown, first shoulder, or right here, and then goes back, head, shoulder, upwards, and this is in April, and the whole market decided to, you know, just kind of sell off. So it kind of just followed the market, but you could see this is what we're kind of getting for, but except we want this candle to do what it's kind of showing, and not just fall off after. But either way, I think this is great news. So for LCID, I think we're actually, you know, pretty primed up here, ready to go. But yeah, I mean, the next time we see it in the oversold category, you can, you know, really think about buying calls or loading up on your long positions. I think that's always a great time to buy, is when the oversold is hit. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I just wanted to quickly go over LCID. It's finally, you know, we're going to see some production soon. We're going to get a whole bunch of numbers. You know, Lucid's going to, you know, announce earnings relatively soon, because it's earnings season. It's going to announce at some point here. I don't know exactly the date, but yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.